Hello and welcome to week 2 of the International Helmetball League. I am Jordash Jinko, and actually I'd like to announce my formal changing of my name because I got married to a English-French woman. I am now Jordash Jinko Denim Culottes. So I am joined by my co-host and sometime best friend, sometime nemesis, whose name I'm forgetting.
Wow, Jordash, after so much time working together.
I guess I know which side we're on for this game.
I'm Willem DeFriend, everybody. You know me, you know my voice. I'm Willem DeFriend.
Everyone knows who you are.
Except for you.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, right, okay, right. Hi, Willem, right, I forgot already. So we have the Oklahoma City Panhandlers versus the Amity Island Fins. It's a grudge match, unlike... Well, it's actually very similar to many of the other grudge matches in this league. There's a lot of hate in this league, I gotta say.
A lot of very vitriolic teams. But and I can't say that I'm surprised.
No. But they are... We got Helen Duncan Dupree, the quarterback.
There's a great pass to Bo Moore.
They are just going. You know, this is week 2. They have all the rust shaken out. They are just going. Look at that. Look at all that purple.
I don't know if you listen to our other broadcasts, but one of your colleagues, John Hamm, has requested that we not use shaking the rust off, as it is very insensitive to our robot colleagues.
Ah, yes, okay. Please excuse me and allow me to correct. Working the shaft until it's nice and loose, I think is that better?
I mean, it's not much better, but it's what we'll go with. Tim Keeler puts it up for 3 as the Panhandlers get on the board and get the ball over to the Fins.
You know, my wife would really love all this purple. She is just a maniac for purple, and there's a lot of it here on the field tonight.
Are you going to be the kind of person who's always talking about their wife?
My wife says that is not something that people like. Is that true?
Honestly, I can't tell what at this point is just my standard contempt for you or what is new, fresh dislike. Is it just that I'm used to having disdain for everything you say, or is this actually annoying? I don't even know anymore, Gene.
My wife said, hey, help me get disdain out with the shout, so I understand where you're coming from.
Gene.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need to say to you to get you to stop making puns.
Here's what you need to say to me. I don't know what the word is. I can't pronounce it. It's in Latin, that's for sure, and it's backwards. So that's the only way you can get me to stop. So good luck thinking that up.
Great. I'll see what I can figure out. As the Fins have a pretty terrible offensive push and just have a 4 and out.
Yeah, the pin.
Also a bad punt. But then I guess they decided their defense is going to do it, as an amazing pick by Dante Jansen,
who appeared to have frozen time for a moment to make that interception.
That's the way you got to do it.
It's really the skill that most people don't have. I don't know what it was like
back when you were playing. It might have been different. I know you're very, 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 very old, but back when I was playing, sometimes we did have those specialists on the team who could freeze time and make those really timely interceptions.
We only had demolitions experts when I played, but we all played on horses, so it was really actually quite bloody.
I do remember hearing about the old horse days. We've got a penalty of holding the wrist twice on the field, and the Fins are going to be pushed back a little bit to try and keep their run going. Quick short pass to Massey, and he's going to get dropped.
We got Sammy Hanks on the field. As you know, that is Tom Hanks' first cousin.
Yes. It's amazing the family of famous people that we have here in the IHL.
Mm-hmm. Christian Coleman, Gary Coleman's nephew. It's amazing. Joey Manning. No, there's no one related to him.
No.
So, but it is otherwise, besides him, there's a lot of very amazing connections here. A lot of
And speaking of connections, there was another turnover in the end zone when Finn's quarterback Brody Quad had all day in the pocket to figure out where he was going to throw it. He threw it directly to a panhandler.
Ugh. You can't give stuff up to panhandlers. I always say that. My wife tells me to stop saying that.
I am not sure what the panhandler defensive line or offensive line is doing right now, as Helen Duncan Dupree has been sacked now 3 times in a row.
Some people just like getting sacked, Willem.
I guess so. My dream is that one day you'll get sacked from this position.
Not
and
today.
I won't have to record with you ever again.
It might be today. I am going to ask several people for their autographs during the halftime. So that might be the last straw.
I would not put that past you, Gene.
This game brought to you by The Last Straw. The last straw you'll ever need. It's the straw that breaks the camel's back if the camel is a thirsty person. The Last Straw. It's made of titanium.
All right, we're going to see some more pushing from Amity here. Oh! Looks like they just got the first down. They've got 1.5 minutes left in the half to try and get some points on the board.
Hanks!
And there we go. Tyron Hanks just walking in to the end zone. And, of course, the kick, as always, is up, and it's good.
As always. The rule here is it's always good.
It's always good.
That's what my wife says about
Nelson
my puns.
Okiyemi here with a stellar run, but there is a penalty on the field. Let's see what that penalty is.
Oh, holding your wrist over there. It's a little bit of a different one.
Oh. It is. Holding the wrist over there means they're going to push the ball a little bit.
Yeah. You know, when I was playing the game on our horses, we had a break every down to feed the horses an apple. It was
Yes, I do remember hearing that the oat breaks were about 80% of the game time.
The game time was about 12 to 14 hours back then, Willem. It was a marathon.
I mean, it seems like it.
We actually had to run a marathon during
Let's see if the offensive line can hold a little bit better here.
Dupree stands there, throws the ball. How right? We got a timeout. Wow, that is the quickest timeout I've ever seen.
Nick Fallon came through with that catch, which is very surprising. Nick Fallon's got some usually pretty terrible hands.
He usually fouls on his face, but this time he's not really doing that.
You know, I had heard that Fallon might have been, that he was considering getting some new hands, getting a hand transplant in the off-season. Do you know if he actually went through with that?
Well, the hand job is a lot more expensive than you might think, Willem. It costs double if you get double hand job. So he wasn't actually able to convert his money from Helmetball dollars, as you know, which is what we pay our players in, to actual money because the store was closed.
Ah.
And he hasn't he hasn't been able to find the relief of the double hand job yet, but hopefully in the offseason this time.
Well, I gotta say, he's playing like a man who's had a double hand job.
Ooh. No, the ref says break it up. Oh, it's dance off? There's a dance off between the refs?
It's a dance off. It's a dance off. One of the best parts of the game.
Man, it is exciting when someone drops a beat.
It is. The real shame is that we can't show the dance off here.
Nope.
Because they're using trademarked dances.
Absolutely.
So the cameras are not on them right now. The game is still going on, but truly, the game will be decided by that dance-off.
Ever since Disney bought dancing, it's been just a real hellscape.
They get extremely litigious, so please, Gene, be careful about what you say.
I apologize once again to everyone hurt by my insensitive use of the D word.
You are full of apologies tonight, aren't you?
I'm full of something, Willem.
Do you maybe have any apologies you want to throw my way?
Gonna not find a completion to that pass, Willem, because I think that we are on good terms now.
Win in Rome! Julian Rome makes an amazing catch. And,
Oof. It's a thing of beauty.
Whew. Absolutely gorgeous.
89 is his number, and 1989 is his favorite Taylor Swift album. So he's been talking about that in the interviews post-game.
And now we're going to go to a word from our sponsors for this halftime.
As we move into the second half, we got the Fins up by 4 against the Panhandlers.
And it's gonna be the Fins' ball.
Panhandlers hoping to make things...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Gene. Please, keep going.
Listen, if you're going to commentate on the game, then I don't know what I'm even doing here.
You know I'm not going to commentate on that. I'm here for helmet ball, Gene. What do you think you are here for?
Wait, I just got a letter. Oh, 2 strikes. I'm at 2 strikes.
You're at 2 strikes. Please, Gene, say it more. I want to see what happens when you get to that 7th strike that everyone fears. Oh, there's a fumble. The ball is loose, and it looks like it's a turnover, and Manning's got it. Let's see what Oklahoma City can do now with the ball.
Okay, see what they are doing here with the lineup. Yep, and
Chelsea Yellowstone not able to really push through with as much energy. What is going on there? Did you see some of the moves being made by our one of our friends there in purple?
They are taunting their opponents right now.
I think they were working on a TikTok dance.
Ah, yes. TikTok, the time-traveling social media app.
That is correct. Oh my God, this game has more turnovers than
My
Grandma's
wife.
kitchen at Thanksgiving. Crawford's got it. And that's another touchdown for the Fins for a beautiful pick 6. That couldn't have been. I think that was Demetrius Crawford there who got that touchdown.
I think you're right.
He may be a rookie, but he's also a punter. What was he doing on the field?
He plays by his own rules, Willem. He plays by his own rules. He published an extra rule book for Helmetball before he got signed, and actually that led to his signing.
I do remember that. That was a bold move to publish a rule book for a sport that you don't play in professionally yet.
But people do it all the time. Act like experts on things that they don't participate in. Why not helmet ball? That's what he said on the back of his book.
Why not helmet ball? I really hope that dance-off is going as well for Oklahoma City as this helmet ball game is going poorly. Because that's really, I think, at this point, maybe their only way to win.
At the end of the season, we will see how many dance-offs were won by what team, and that will factor into who goes to the playoffs. But it's the dance-offs.
Super Bowl.
It's a whole complicated thing.
It is. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
We'll get there. You all know it's the 10th season. Come on. Everyone knows the rules.
Everyone knows the rules.
Except Crawford.
Well, no, he knows the rules. He just knows his own rules.
Loose Cannon Crawford plays by his own rules.
We've got about a minute left in the third here, and it's still Amity's ball. We're going to see what they do with it, but I'm expecting a lot more ground game to keep going.
By which you mean they're going to throw the ball on the ground and let the Panhandlers grab it.
I mean, that's not what I mean, Gene.
I don't know how this sport works.
You know what? Jordash, I know you don't know how this sport works. I've been broadcasting with you for 8-9 years at this point. It feels like 50. And let me just tell you, I am so ready. I am so ready for you to finally decide to
open
hang
our
him
ice
up.
cream. Oh, you were saying something else. Okay. Are we going to open an ice cream shop together, though, still?
Jordash, that was one conversation we had 6 years ago after we both had an entire bottle of scotch each.
Right, but I thought that you've been referring all this time to the rocky road of our relationship. I thought that it was like a subtle reference you were making to make sure that you were still in. Is that not what you've meant this whole time?
That is not what I've meant. I mostly have been just complaining about the fact that we have to keep things professional while we're constantly at each other's throats.
Listen, that was one time in the green room, and we weren't supposed to ever talk about that on air.
I cannot believe that field goal was successful. Amity Island, Amityville. I always want to say Amityville. I don't know why. Amity Island really just increases their lead. But there is a penalty
really
here.
A lot of horror.
Lots of horror. There was a pantsing penalty there on the Fins. So
they'll stop at nothing, truly. So, Willem, what is the strategy here to score 14 points in 3 minutes?
Well, you got to do a lot of... you got to either find a good hole to burst through with your run, or you've got to just keep it in the air and make really big plays. Throwing it into the back of your player's head is not a really big play.
It's nice to see them make an effort at that, though. I mean, you gotta try all the options.
You got to pull out all the stops, and
that's true.
You don't know that something won't work until you've tried it, and it hasn't worked.
A couple times. Is their only option at this point to hack the scoreboard?
I believe so, especially with yet another turnover. Jansen doing another pick six there. Absolutely embarrassing. Helen Duncan Dupree, who after 10 seasons of helmet ball has got to be getting tired and thinking about retiring. Retiring, Gene. Retiring. I think you should retire, Gene. No, I'm not retiring. I've got years left in me. You've got tears left in you.
I've sunk all my savings into this ice cream shop thing, and it's really hard to realize that it was all just a whipped cream that was going to melt away.
It's hard. I thought it was soft serve.
You know what I mean. How dare you make ice cream puns at this time? Williams catches the ball and runs it or whatever.
Are you even watching the same game? It was an incomplete pass.
I can't, but the tears, they're blocking the view of it, making me feel like I'm several seconds behind because of some sort of lag.
Whoa, I'm sorry, I was about to say something from the heart, but Bo Moore made an amazing catch. As he caught it midair and got just knocked over. And with a minute 58 left in the game, it's Oklahoma City's ball, and they're down 21 points. Let's see if they can throw up a couple of big boy throws, do a flubby kick, and try and get those points back.
Yeah.
Gene?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be okay?
I bought all this ice cream, and it's been in my car.
What did you want to call the shop?
Where there's a Willem, there's a Gene. It didn't make sense, but the heart was there. Heart, the band, was actually also there.
That makes no sense at all. I cannot believe this. Helen Duncan Dupree throws another interception. This has been the most buck wild game, and there's a fumble. No one can keep possession of this ball. It's almost like it's a game of hot potato, but instead it's a game of helmet ball.
Wait a minute, is this week 2?
This is week 2.
They heat up the ball in week 2. I just remembered that. That actually makes a lot of sense. Helen Duncan Dupree has very sensitive hands.
And they heat up the ball even more than it is already heated, with its constant teleporting between all of the different games.
True, exactly.
It's insane how much they superheat that ball.
It defies physics, actually. But
Giamaya Hare does get a touchdown, and there is our flubby kick. But they're not able to force a turnover, so we've got about a minute left, and I think the proposals are about to start.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess in the
my
spirit
favorite
of
part
that...
of the game.
Oh, no, they're actually still running the ball. Dante Jansen is today's player of the game, and understandably so, with several pick sixes. And there is a penalty on the field. It's another grabbing the wrist penalty. Let's see if they're going to turn over the ball. Nope, they're not. They're going to keep the ball and push on.
Speaking of pushing on, I think that we could really make a good go of this ice cream thing. We could call it every day is like Sunday, but spell it like Sundae. And everyone would be like, is it a Morrissey themed ice cream shop? And we'd pretend not to know what that is.
I'm more than happy to pretend like I don't know who Morrissey is.
Me too.
All right, well, the kick is up. We've got a field goal. It's 27-10. Let's see if Oklahoma City can make a big push in the last 37 seconds. while I think of the right way to let you down gently about this ice cream shop. Helen Duncan Dupree goes back, looks around, runs around, decides to make a run for it herself. What a decision. Here I thought she was going to throw another interception.
Sometimes you just gotta run it. Like, I might need to end up running this ice cream shop. Willem, you can be a silent partner who gets free ice cream.
I think you know as well as I do that I can't be silent in anything.
Well, that's true. You proved that.
Well, this has been a heck of a game, and it looks like the Fins are going to be winning this one. So, thank you so much for tuning in to Helmet Ball. I've been Willem DeFriend.
And I'm Gene. I've been betrayed by my best friend. Visit my ice cream store